Hey friends, so it is Wednesday, December 11th. I just dropped the kids off at school and daycare. It's cold and rainy outside. It's yucky, but I did not make my pre-op video, and I didn't tell you guys like what went down. So Monday I had my pre-op appointment for my mommy makeover. I'm getting a full abdominoplasty, lipo, breast lift, and implants. So went to my appointment, went over all the stuff with the nurse who informed me when she said, "Have you quit smoking?" I said, "Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes like a long time ago, but I vape." And she said, "You cannot vape. They're going to test your pee for nicotine. And if there's nicotine, he will not do your surgery and he will give you your money back and everything's going to be canceled." And I was like, "Oh my God, what are you talking about?" She's like, "If you quit today, you're fine." So I looked it up, and nicotine gets out of your system in like 3 or 4 days. But I ain't taking no chances because I paid way too much money and put way too much time and effort and planning into this whole thing. Like, this is not getting canceled because I hit a vape. So that is out the window. So they wrote me all my prescriptions. They gave me a muscle relaxer, an antibiotic, a blood thinner, and a narcotic pain medicine. And then told me all the stuff that I need to get, which if you're doing a tummy tuck, like you've watched 50 million videos and you know, you've got to get the hip cleanse, like stuff that you wash with and all that jazz. But they told me that I could take a shower like the first day. Like every day, just don't submerge yourself in water. But the tape that they're putting on my abdominoplasty is waterproof. And then the way that they're going to suture my breasts, it's like glue that's waterproof. So they're like, day one, you can jump in the shower. So I'm super stoked about that because all the other videos I watched, these girls were talking about like hoe baths and all that. And I was like, man, like, I got my guy come over, wash my hair on like day 5. Like, this is going to suck, but I mean, I'm probably still going to need help washing my hair because, the girls are going to be like, "I can't lift my arms." Anyways, so yeah, then they took my blood pressure and asked me more medical questions to make sure that, I was good to go. And then they took the before pictures and I brought my girlfriend with me who's going to be taking care of me. And I'm like, not let's get naked in front of people like at all, because obviously like I'm really self-conscious about my body, which is why I'm doing this. Like I've lost 132 pounds from diet and exercise and eating right. I had 2 kids. Like I got a lot going on, but I was like, you know what, Stacy, I'm really sorry that you're about to have to see this, but it's not gonna be here next week, so I don't really care. And I let it all hang out, and I'm sure she was like, huh, but she didn't say that. Anyways, but yeah, it's not going to be there. So I don't even care. And then I was like telling my nurse, who she's amazing. I was like, I don't know why I'm trying to suck in up here for these pictures. And she's like, no, don't suck in. I'm like, yeah, we want like the best before and after pictures. Like let it all hang out. So they took my pictures and then, I had to get dressed and go and see my girl I had a little tiny bit left that I owed. So I made that payment, filled out a bunch of paperwork, and then they hand me this brochure and they're like, this is the warranty for your implants. If anything happens, they have a lifetime warranty. If anything happens within the first 10 years, they're going to pay for your like actual surgery to get them fixed. And as a thank you gift, you get to pick one of these options for you and a friend. Would you like cool sculpting or Botox? And I'm like, are you shitting me? And I'm looking at Stacy and we're like, what? So super, super exciting about that. We get some free stuff. Well, it's not really free, but you know what I mean. So that was Natrel is the name of the implants that I got, and they give a free gift. I did also get the most expensive implants that my surgeon offers because I want the best possible results. And I am 35. I don't have a lot going on for my boobs. This is all Victoria's Secret. Like, for real. Like, what I got working under here is like some sad, pancakey, empty, nursed for 4 years. There's nothing left in these mamas. So I got the firmest implant because I want to hold my shape the best I can. Anyway, so paid them, got my free stuff or whatever, and then went to go see my actual surgeon so that we could decide on the implant that I was actually going to get. So I go in the room, strip down to just my underwear, put the robe on. He comes in and they have me put on this like sports bra that's like backwards. So you put on the sports bra and then you hook it in the front, like all the hooks, but they're all in the front. And there's not really like cups. It's just kind of like a backwards sports bra, literally. And then they take actual implants and shove them in and then make you put on a really tight little shirt and you look in the mirror. So we put some in, and they're the ones that we put in last time. I think they were $450. So we put those in and we look and we're like, yeah, I mean, that's good. And he's like, I want to go a little bit bigger. And I told him, like, you pick, you do you, because I don't, I have no idea what size boobs to get. I don't want to look like a hooker. Don't want to look like a prostitute, like stripper. No offense. Like, I love my strippers. Like, don't get it twisted. I love my strippers. Like, you do you, boo. But I'm not trying to look like a hoe. I just want nice, full, happy, pretty breasts. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not trying to go like crazy Las Vegas. And so he says, I think we need to go up. And my nurse is like, yeah, she needs to go up just a little bit bigger because I'm about 6 feet tall. I have a very broad frame. So we want them, full and wide. So I think we go to 485, put them in, and I'm like, damn, I'm going to have some big ass titties. So yeah, that's what we decided on. And then, I told him that I would rather my scar. So when you get a tummy tuck, your scar is from hip bone to hip bone. Now, there is always a complication called dog ears where it's like a crease. So I told him, I was like, I would rather my scar come out and around than me have dog ears and need a revision, because I have 2 kids. I'm a single mom. I work 2 full-time jobs. It is a lot for me to be able to take off for this surgery. And I cannot really go in for a revision if I don't have to. So I was like, I would rather my scar be longer and me not have dog ears than me have a shorter scar, because I've noticed in all of my video watching, everybody's like, the scar. Girl, listen, if what you got right now is not as bad as a scar, then you don't need a tummy tuck. That's all. I mean, in my opinion, because what I got going on right now, like, I don't give a shit if I had up my stomach. Like, it's all hanging. Like, it's just all this is just literally extra skin. Like, I mean, look, it's literally just extra skin, and it gets worse the lower I go. I'm gonna do before and after, but you know what I mean? Like, this, like, I mean, look at it. And all of this is going to be gone. Girl, you can put that scar wherever you want it to be. Take it away. I don't care. Goodbye. So, he agreed. He said, yes, you are going to have a very long scar because you have a really long torso and you're super tall. So, you are going to have an extended scar, and, I'm really excited for you because you're going to have amazing results. So I sent him a picture of, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I was looking at his website at his before and after pictures, and I took a screenshot of one whose, her before looked kind of like mine. And I showed him a picture. I said, am I going to look like this after? And he said, no, you're going to look better. Your breast shape is different than hers. So what you start with is kind of what you end with, but better. So whenever you're like trying to envision what you're going to look like, you can't really do that because everybody's body is different. If you're trying to look like someone else, you should probably not be getting this surgery done, because that is an unrealistic expectation, and it's just going to lead you to depression and, disappointment. And there's already a lot of, like, mental in this. that you don't really think about when you're like, oh, I want to get a mommy makeover. All you're thinking about is the after. But the reality of the situation is you're going to be down and out for a hot minute. You have to depend on other people to help you. And if you're like me, you do not like getting help from other people. But you have to surrender. You can't take care of yourself. And you definitely can't take care of your kids. So if people want to help you, let them help you, because you can't do it by yourself. And I think that's like the biggest struggle for me is I'm currently trying to do everything I possibly can so that the people that are helping me out have to do as little as possible. Like, I'm trying to get everything taken care of so everyone else's job is easier, and they just kind of have to do the bare minimum, if that makes sense. Because I'm a giver, not a taker. That's one of my biggest problems. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna have to take for a couple weeks, and I appreciate everybody that's helping me. I've got my nanny helping me, my girlfriend Stacy's helping me, my dude's helping me, my sisters said that they'll help, my parents said that they'll come by and help. Cece, my old boss from Triggers, was like, let me help. Like, you know, I got a good support team, so I'm excited about that. But I'm not excited about the pain. That's like my biggest fear, I guess, is how much pain I'm going to be in. It's like the unknown. It's kind of like if you've had a baby. This is what I feel like. It's like I'm about to have a baby. Like, I know I have to do it. I know I'm going to go through with it. I just don't know what to expect. And it's like when you have a baby, you're like, well, I know I'm going to have this baby because, you know, it's coming out of me one way or another. But I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited, but I'm still scared. Like, that's exactly how I feel right now. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how bad the pain is going to be. I did the math they gave me Percocet, and I told them, I was like, listen, I'm not a drug addict, but I do have a high tolerance to pain medication. Like, I use, you know, whatever. That is neither here nor there. I'm not a drug addict, but I do have a really high tolerance to pain medication. I do. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Tylenol, Advil, Motrin, Percocet, Loratab. If I'm really in pain and I take those things, like, I need a higher dose. So she said, well, we normally just write 7.5. And I'm like, you write 7.5, I'm going to take 2 at a time. So she said, okay, we'll give you 10s. I'm like, all right. I have 30 Percocet 10s. So I did the math, and that one pill every 6 hours is 5 days. That is 5 days. Now, I've been watching, you know, all the videos that everybody else is doing. And they're like, if you need pain medicine after the first week, your doctor's going to think you're a drug addict. Dude, you're getting like filleted open. All the skin from your belly button and below is gone. And then they take your muscles and sew them all back together. On top of that, they're lipo in your sides, and then they're cutting open your titty here and around here, here and up here and around here, and they're shoving implants in and pulling things up. You only got pain pills for 5 days? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm a tough cookie, man. I am tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll suck it. You know, I'll suck it up. I'll make it happen. But I guess I don't know. I just don't know how much pain I'm going to be in, and I'm scared that I'm going to be really mean to the people helping take care of me. And I already told Stacy that. I was like, listen, girl, I'm not nice when I'm in pain. So I'm really sorry if I say some crazy shit. And I'm really sorry if I come out of, like, anesthesia and I'm, like, saying some stupid stuff to, like, oh, my God, I can just see it all now. Like, oh my God. Don't let me do that, Stacy. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so yeah. That's my first video. This is terrible. Anyways, so this time next week, literally this moment next week, I will be under anesthesia, getting my mommy makeover. Super, super excited. I will make another video of all the things that I got for my surgery and show you like my little setup of what I have gathered from all my research to be the best way to recover. So yeah, stay tuned. Holla!